Good morning and welcome to Wide Open Wednesday. The deck we'll be using is the Enchanted Map Oracle cards by Colette Baron-Reid. I have chosen this deck for the WOWs, the Wide Open Wednesday, for several reasons, because she has interesting and different visuals on the cards than I've ever seen, and quite often the moon phase does appear, that we're in, appears on one of the cards. It's kind of always validating, I guess, to me that way, that it matches what we're doing. And she also has different images and different words that I've not seen in other decks, which then brings in a new perspective that challenges the way that we're thinking and the way we're used to seeing the world, which is always benefit when you're doing this kind of work, when you're doing the self-contemplation. If you're always looking at things from the same perspective, you only see that. And so to have something that challenges you to flip that perspective around or to see it from a different vantage point is beneficial. So that's why I've chosen the Enchanted Map Oracle cards for the Wide Open Wednesdays. And we can start looking at the moon. Here we are. We have just experienced the new moon yesterday, Tuesday the 17th, in Capricorn, on the trail end of Capricorn. And let me back up for a minute. Wide Open Wednesday is the reading we do that looks at a wider view of time. It's not a daily reading. It looks at a little bit more than a week. It looks at 3 moon phases, which are 3 1/3 days each, so 10 days. We look at the one we just came out of, the one we're in now, and where we're moving to. And as I said, yesterday was the new moon in Capricorn. On the tail end of Capricorn, which means that today it's in Aquarius, and it's still the new moon phase. But the energy was set in Capricorn, although the energies always play. So I personally find generally that the new moon energies are a place of quiet for me, the place of potential possibility where I can take a rest. But this particular new moon phase was much more active. I felt keenly the waning moon phase, the clearing the fields, plowing them under, pulling everything out so that a new crop could be planted. I felt all those actions, all the things that needed to happen. And I felt very strongly yesterday that the pulling together, the finding the seeds, the gathering up of the seeds I want to plant, and the careful planting of them, knowing that they're not going to be ready to harvest tomorrow or this week or this month, but that they are going to be in the ground and germinating and ready to come up and be harvested later. And I really felt that very strongly. And as we move into the next 2 phases of the moon, we have the waxing crescent, where new information's coming in and being gathered, and that's happening through the signs of Pisces and Aries, which is a beautiful conjunction of dreams and intuition and action, of inspiration, divine inspired, just action, just go. It's one of the beautiful things about Aries is they're in the moment and they don't ponder and weigh the kind of, they're like, I'm here and I'm going left. There's a beautiful movement to that, and following it up right behind that, you're falling into your intuition and knowing what your dreams are and being able to just act on them like that. I think it's going to be pretty amazing energy as we move through the waxing moon and the new things coming in, and just knowing what you want to keep. Oh, that's for me, that's for me, that's for me. Walking through really fast, just that's for me, and not having to contemplate and weigh it and all that, just knowing. Then we'll be moving into the first quarter phase of the moon in Taurus next Tuesday. And that will be a little bit more solidifying the things that are for you. So anyway, that's the phases that we're moving through. And now we're going to shuffle and find some cards, and we're just gonna ground down this deck and set the energy to be right here in present time, and maybe the blessing for this reading that whatever happens in this reading will bless each of us in our own contemplation, spiritual growth, and path, and bless us all as a group energy that can grow and make changes on this planet together. Amen. All right. So as we look at the new moon that just happened yesterday, and we're still in, and the waxing crescent, and the first quarter moon that we'll be moving into, okay. Currently, new moon energy. Encouragement and nurturing. This card has a lot of just golden light about it. The possibilities, the new moon possibilities energy is still present. But again, it is more active. Here, encouragement means that you recognize what somebody's doing and the actions they're taking and the thing, and you hold space for them in that vibration of yes, yes you can, yes you can, yes you can, yes, yes you can, yes you can have it, yes you can do it, yes you can, you are capable, you are amazing, you are beautiful, and you are the only one who can, yes you can. So when I see all that vibrations here at the new moon, it's, and it moved into Aquarius, which is, again, Aquarius has a lot of just gentle energies in some ways, but Aquarius is a big gift. I mean, they are the water bearer. They are the ability to carry the emotions, to hold space for them, to hold space for things. And so that's really what I'm seeing here, is the ability to hold space for others and also for yourself. And to know that the actions you're taking are the right actions, and yes, you can. So, and as we move into the waxing crescent, Field of Dreams. And I thought for a moment that this was the gardening card we saw last week, but it is the same group of fairies in the garden, but they are really helping you weave your dreams. And notice right there is the waxing moon, right in alignment with this phase. That's part of why I love this deck. And I don't know if I mentioned that, but I'll mention it here at the end. Field of Dreams, though, this is, again, that's for me. That dream is more, that's mine. That's what I want to go for. And I don't even have to wait. I just know that that is the direction I'm supposed to go. That's the thing I'm supposed to have. That's what my life is about. And just being, but be aware that while you are playing in this field of dreams, and so in some ways they're not new, there will be a lot of things that are new to you that you didn't see before, or you didn't see it quite that way. So allow yourself to have those moments of wonderment and surprise and wow, I hadn't seen that before, but that's what I want. That's what I'm going to do. And that impetus and that action, again, Pisces and Aries coming together with that, here's the dream and here's the action I need to take. It's just right there together. So then we will be moving into I told you that at the quarter moon, the energy is going to change a little bit. And that Taurus energy in the quarter moon, the ghost lands. And really what I'm seeing is that energy of looking at all the things that you've created in the past and recognizing the value of them, what you did, what they gave you, what you have, but recognizing that they're the past, that they're filled with ghosts, that really the only thing keeping it alive at all is your attachment to it. So, and it's attachment to you, certainly. And if you're dealing with a real live ghost, then you need to know that too, that the thing that's keeping it there is its attachment to what was, and to be gentle with that. But to also be clear that that was the past and it's not now. Whether we're talking energetically in your life, the things that you're creating, or you're talking about an actual ghost, either way, the way to release it is to be very strong in the fact that that was the past and it is not now, and to release the attachment to it, to let it go, to give it tons of compassion and understanding and recognition of what was, but that's not now. It's not now. And it's time for you to confront, perhaps, the ghost and the ghost land areas in your life that you've created that you have attachment to, but have no place, no function, no ability to give you anything else in this present moment, because they're no longer alive in this present moment. It's no longer appropriate or functioning or real in this moment. It's only the past. And there's tremendous freedom in that, recognizing that it's the past and it has no bearing on what's here now. But there's also a little bit of fear in that, and a little bit of grief. You know, you have love for the things that happened to them. And it's not that you can't enjoy the memories of those, but when you try to keep them woven in the present and they don't belong, it just keeps unraveling the whole tapestry. So be aware of that. Be aware of just the change in the energy that's going to happen. But allow yourself first to play in these energies of, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Your dreams are for you, and these are the right actions to take. And to gather all that in, ride that wave before you look at what needs to be cut away. And know that all this will happen. You don't have to have control over it. It's just going to happen. These are just the energies that are in play that you can ground to enjoy for yourself, or to apply how it is appropriate for you right now. And that you don't have to do anything to make it happen. But it's just kind of fun to notice that. So play in the present, be where you are, know that you can do it, know that your dreams are real and they're the right things for you, and you can have them and you can grow them, and you'll intuitively know the right actions to take. And you'll start to see where you've been trying to weave the past into the present, and that maybe it's time to let that go. So take care, be blessed, enjoy this moon phase of dreams and possibilities, and growing it into planting it for the future. So take care. We'll see you tomorrow for a daily reflection.